Good evening, everyone, and good evening, Vass.
Good evening, Gareth. Good evening, everybody who's watching or not watching. I was going to do a little skit here with things, but I'm too tired, mate. But I was going to do a little some John Woo slow-mo. I'm ready for some John Woo slow-mo. Anyway, I'm not going to do that.
Well, you did do that, though.
Because there's lots of slow-mo action in this movie as well.
Did you get your doves out ready?
Yeah, actually, I think this is the only one without doves in. There's no doves in Broken Arrow.
Sorry, hang on, where's the dove scene?
Yeah, exactly. No doves in this one.
Well, just like was it Hard Target?
Yeah.
It was originally a 2.5-hour cut with more character building.
Oh,
but
for
they cut
real?
it down to a 90-minute action film.
All right. Well, I'm happy you did that, to be honest.
But luckily, we're going to watch the 3-hour extended cut.
Yeah, the baddies are really good, but I wasn't so enamored in everyone else in the movie. So I'm happy they did that.
DMC, greetings. You're early. Because,
Hi, mate.
New Zealand time.
Oh, is he from all the way over there?
Yeah. I'll try not to offend him again, but...
Who, me? Did I offend him?
No, I offended him last time.
Oh, good. Yeah, he said he's from Australia, didn't he? I remember now. Could well have been me because I've seemed to be offending so many people I don't even know who I have and who I haven't.
We'll try and keep a list throughout the night. So if Fastas offend you, let him know. He'll apologize. And then say something else about you. Now, as you're only a casual action fan, you've been choosing, what was it, Last Boy Scout last time and now Broken Arrow?
My favorite. 90s action is the best, man.
It is.
90s big action.
So, yeah, what have we got? 1995, this was.
6, isn't it?
5 on mine.
Really?
I thought it was 6, but I'm looking at the back. It says 20th Century Fox, 1995, approximately 104 minutes. Good news, it's in stereo and color. So that's a...
Oh, that's a bonus.
Highlighted by brilliant special effects and laced with humor. Broken Arrow climaxes in a full-throttle, high-tech battle that aims for edge of a seat suspense and never misses. Not technically true.
Not technically true. I'll go along with all of that. And Travolta's badass in this, man. I think this is my favorite. I think he's the coolest in this movie than any of his other movies. I think he's wicked in this. Deakins. I think I really like his performance in this one. Better than Get Shorty or Pulp Fiction. I mean, not talking about the movies, just him himself. I think he's cool. Yeah. I don't like his long hair in Pulp Fiction. I think it looks weird.
No, that's weird. DMC's.
Yeah, it says 1996 on IMDb, mate. 1996.
You got my VHS wrong. Hang on.
Yeah.
It says 1996 on my version here as well.
Can I ask, what's Campbell's first name? Do you know?
You're going to write an apology.
Mr. Campbell, mate, have you seen the movie called From Paris with Love, starring John Travolta? I've got a simple question for you. Which movie do you prefer? Do you prefer awesome action movie, Broken Arrow, or this more recent John Travolta movie that everyone's forgotten about called From Paris with Love? I would like to know which one you prefer because I'm interested to know. Hi, Daniel, mate. Let us know, Dan.
Well, hi, Sophie. Now, have you seen Broken Arrow, Sophie? There you go. Ricky was out of control. That was fun. He's trying to be on the end of it. It's not fun.
I'm going to ask everybody tonight which one they prefer. We should do a poll.
Yeah.
So I can tell just by looking at Daniel, he's got awesome taste in movies. I can just tell.
Yeah. Was he questioning? Did you say it was Christian Slater's best movie?
No, I didn't say it was anyone's best movie, but I just think this one's better than From Paris with Love.
Oh,
but if he disagrees, actually, is this Christian Slater's best movie?
Not a close one.
No, True Romance is Christian Slater's best movie, but I like this more than Heathers. But that's just me. I'll go with this one being this. This is his second best film, I think. Second best. I'm trying to think of. It didn't do much after about 1998. I think Hard Rain was the last one I really liked of his. and then after that, he's
It's
kind
just,
of.
Hellrain was the same writer as this. Graham
Was
Yost,
it?
who did the Justified
Speed.
TV show.
All right, he did Speed as well, didn't he? He wrote Speed.
Yeah. Oh,
Yeah.
look.
Oh man,
Vindicated.
you should
All
go
right.
back at the poll and vote for me instead of Ricky, and equal out a bit because no way is From Paris with Love better.
All
than
right.
that.
You won't. If you're not going to watch it, it won't spoil it watching on here because
Oh, I want it.
as many times as you watch it. Not seen many. Okay. Horrific Nightmare said Jason, I believe, isn't it?
Yeah, Jason. Hi, Jason, mate.
All right. Well, thanks for joining us. So yeah, apparently Travolta was offered the good guy role in this, but then decided he wanted to play the bad guy instead, and then he went big with the role, and that he does. All right. Okay. As Vass is so brilliantly underprepared and doesn't have a copy of the film, we'll check Point Break on, shall we?
Please do. Please do.
That's a 2-hour film, so. Right. I'll press play over here because I think this has got a long intro.
I'll be honest, I only watched it today, so I pretty much know it. I know everything that's going on.
Cool beans.
That much I do prepare. It's a good excuse to watch a good movie if I'm going to do a watch party. Good excuse.
It's worrying. Yes, Sophie watched Jaws. Yes, I saw that. Well done, Sophie.
For the first time. Oh, wow. But that was an experience.
Yeah, I should have watched them in reverse order.
You would have given up after the first one, then, wouldn't you? After Revenge, you would have just given up.
Yeah, so here we go, 20th Century Fox. So this is that was Speed as well, wasn't it? It's Fox.
Yeah, I think it was, yeah.
Jaws is amazing. Yeah, you can't say a bad thing about Jaws.
Absolutely, Jason.
Now,
Not that.
Straight out the bat, this film is incorrect. Pilots are not allowed to box.
Is that true?
Yeah, because if they get a head, they're not allowed head damage.
Okay. Yeah.
So they wouldn't be allowed to fly if they were boxing.
Bit pedantic, but I suppose, yeah. That's you all over those.
Yeah. There's a lot of issues with this if you read the.
I like the sound design in this movie. I'm very, very impressed with them when I watched it today. I like the way they I know John Woo does it in all his movies, but the way they overemphasize the sound and the sound effects.
Yeah.
When he ejects and the sound goes, whoo, when he ejects on the plane. I like it a lot.
Yeah.
And at the end where that nuclear weapon, the train hits him and it smashes into John Travolta.
Spoilers, man. Spoilers.
For it to happen, he goes, and then you get the fakest looking John Travolta dummy you've ever seen in your life.
Just for a couple of frames.
Yeah, I didn't know what to today. I didn't know
terrible. With Hard Target, you saw the stuntman so much in the HD.
Yeah, totally. He's got a totally different body shape as well, isn't he?
Yeah, I think one point he was wearing glasses when there was a shot on the motorbike. He should have got the promotion. Yeah, the whole film would have been.
That's right.
Over. He wouldn't have.
Oh, for God's sake! What is going on here?
I've heard enough now.
Anything?
You're trying to drum up again still for the poll.
I know. I just thought I'd put that out there, mate. That's all. I'm allowed to. Not wrong with that.
I don't know. It's called being a sore loser again.
I haven't made a complaint. I was just, and it's not finished anyway. So how can it be sore loser?
You are?
I said it's not. It hasn't finished yet. Like the winner hasn't been announced. So how can I be
the poll still open? Well, I'll tell you what, Vass. If it's a draw, I'll give it to you, and you can take the baton. And I'll hang up. I'll hang up my gloves. Or if you win, I will hang my gloves up.
It doesn't feel that good when it seems like you're letting me win, and I don't like that, man. I don't like that.
No, I'm saying if you do, it'll give me a break at least.
Yeah. Well, the next time
I've already told Gareth out of principle, if I win, I'm going to have to keep going, aren't I?
And then he'll use that as an excuse for losing, that he's tired or something.
Win or lose, it doesn't really matter.
It's all good fun. I tell you, I need to rewatch the end because I can't remember much because I was absolutely fucking pissed.
Oh, really? I never know.
I told you. You told Vass you love him.
Did I? Well, Vass knows I love him.
Yeah, and then he tried to tongue me to the camera.
Was I honest with Gareth and told him I hated him?
I thought that was a joke.
No, that was serious, I think.
Shit.
Fear never lies. But no, it went on for a bit longer than anticipated, and I looked in the morning. So I got through a 20 case of Budweiser and 4 cans of Coors. So that's the equivalent to 14 pints. So I was like, oh.
Wow.
Yeah, I was a bit worse for wear, a bit delicate on Sunday.
I can imagine.
It was good fun, though.
It certainly was, man. Memorable.
Not for me, because I can't remember much of it. But I thought I'd come on and say hello and say, hey, Paris with Love is better than...
I know Daniel says it isn't, so we're taking a poll as...
Yeah, we are.
Well, Daniel doesn't know what he's talking about. In the words of Bass, Daniel doesn't know his elbow from his ass.
I never said that about Daniel.
Well, you said that about everybody in the chat. Was he in the chat that night?
Well, I'm sure I didn't say it about every single person in the chat.
You said the people in the chat don't know their elbow from their ass.
You don't have to take every word and take it literally. It's no need.
He's going to get his pen and paper out and say that it's 2 minutes, 34 seconds, Vass said this.
I gave the receipts the other night. I gave all the times, didn't I? So
you can burn that note now, yeah. I never want to see them again.
There we go. But no, I thought I'd come on and say hello and stick up for Paris with Love and Hardcore Henry. And all I can say is I stand by what I said. Point Break is not an action film, and neither is Inception.
I didn't know. Was that? I didn't know that was your argument that it was not an action movie. I thought you just didn't like it.
I don't.
But then you can't tell.
Yeah, I will say there was no debate on any of my films whether they were straight up action or not.
That's true. Yeah. They just weren't very good. Some of them.
I tried to be diverse. You moaned at me for picking the ones that are popular.
What was it? Predator, Terminator 2.
You're supposed to do diverse and quality, not diverse quality over there. Just diverse and quality as well. It's like just two things you need to keep together. Next time, you'll get it.
I think from Paris with Love oozes style.
Not like this movie, mate. Not like this one. There's no gun action in this. There's no two-gun blast in this one. And how many helicopters get blown up in from Paris with Love? Because I counted 4 helicopters, my friend. Awesomely blown up in Broken Arrow. 4 of them.
4?
There's 4 helicopters at least destroyed in this.
4 helicopters,
on
man.
The train. I don't know if that's the 5th.
Very impressively.
There's one where the bomb goes off, isn't there? The electrics go out.
Yeah. There's one on the train. And there's one where they get chased and the propellers almost hit
the one on the train, is that where Vondy Curtis Hall gets it?
No.
He gets it. He gets it early on, doesn't he?
He does, yeah. Delroy Lindo, he gets his helicopter goes into the bridge.
Oh, and that
bridge. Yeah. That was on the yeah. That's 4 of them, man. 4. Impressive. I mean, history where you get 4 really good.
Yeah, but how many guns hidden in cans of energy drink get smuggled through customs in that?
Doesn't need to.
Well, I'll take a helicopter explosion over a gun out of an energy drink can any day, my friend. Any day.
It's got unlimited bullets in this. And
why not?
You can't turn around and say From Paris with Love is no good. You can't.
It's a movie. It's an adequate film. It's average. It's run of the mill. It's perfectly fine. That's about as excited as I can get about that movie. I mean, Point Break, a bunch of surfer boys skydiving. That's this much of the movie, man. This much. He goes undercover with these surfer guys who are robbing banks. and then he gets an emotional connection. It was like a bromance with Patrick Swayze, and he's conflicted.
Patrick
He could
Swayze.
have killed him, but he doesn't kill him.
Because I am an FBI agent.
You can
Never mind.
From Paris with Love, you see, all my movies are quotable.
So it's from Paris with Love.
Oh yeah,
Go
what was
on.
the quote in that?
Well, what about when Carpenters came on? Why do birds suddenly? And John Travolta starts singing, I love this song. Tell anybody and I'll kill you.
Okay. Must be the way he says it. That makes it.
Does it properly?
Why you stick around, man, Ricky?
I can't. I've got to be up. I've got out of 4 o'clock start this morning. Then got home till 5 o'clock tonight, and I've got the same again tomorrow. So
Fuck.
I need to catch up on some Z's.
Yeah, not
But I couldn't listen to you slagging off this and pandering for more votes again any longer.
I'll do whatever it takes, my friend. Whatever
You
it
can do. Hey, I'll tell you what, and I've always said I will take it. If you win, congratulations to you. Well deserved, I think, because you got battered in the first round.
You're backhanded compliments, man. Honestly, backhanded compliments. Say something nice and then just
flashlight to the throat.
Dig me in the ribs. Go on.
I'm only joking.
I know,
But
man.
yeah.
I love you.
So I thought I'd nip on and say hello and say no hard feelings.
I've got no feelings to be.
Allegedly.
Yeah.
Oh, look, Howard.
I know the way you turned on the chat that time.
Oh, come on.
No feelings, no
He was
shame.
just apologizing to the chat before you came on.
I saw a lukewarm, watered down apology.
Let's start somewhere.
Yeah. Anyway, guys, I'm gonna go. Have a great night, and I'll see you later.
Man.
Take care.
Bye-bye.
See ya.
Right. Good, we can talk about it now he's gone. Well, wait till he goes to
No,
sleep.
man.
Right.
You
Gabby,
just came on, you missed the movie.
Guilty pleasure. No need to feel
No,
guilty
it's a
about
fine film.
it.
I don't find it guilty at all.
Hassan is here again to vote for you.
Hey, son. You like this movie? It's on Disney Plus. Go watch it.
Right.
Hey,
Hi, Pete. Evening.
what's
Thursday.
up, baby?
Well, Peter's chat live is tomorrow, I think. And Mike is here. Hi. How are you, Mike? You like good action films, don't you, Mike? Pete, have you seen this? If Ricky hasn't scared the whole chat off.
Must have.
See. Drags the series down, he does. Any stream.
Samantha Mathis is cute as a button in this movie, don't you think?
Yeah, she was, well, before this, she was Christian Slater's real-life girlfriend.
Yeah, they look good together. I've got to say, they look like they really fit together.
But yeah, she was in, what was it? Pump Up the Volume with him.
Oh, yeah, that's right, yeah.
Just
It's got a nice supporting cast, this movie as well. Like,
Yeah.
lots of familiar faces in there.
yeah, Bob Gunton.
Yeah. Oh, it's so annoying in this movie. I don't know. I think I hate him more in this than I'm doing bloody Shawshank Redemption. He's so bloody annoying in this.
He is very
I was
annoying.
like,
You think,
yeah.
when's Travolta going to kill him? And it takes
Honestly.
most of the film.
I would forgive John Travolta setting off a nuclear bomb in this movie if he did, just because he managed to kill Bob Gunton because he's so annoying. Oh my god, he's like asking to be killed the whole way through. He's like, why did it take him so long?
Yeah, finish him. Did you see this in the cinema?
I certainly did.
I think I did.
Yeah, you know, I think 1996 might be one of the best years in action movies because
What
there's
else
so many
is there?
good action movies and you know what? They're all big action movies as well. They're like spectacular action movies. I think I wrote some down. That were out in
They were big
96.
back then.
The Rock was out that year. Independence Day, which is like action adventure, and Twister was out, which is a lot of action and adventure in that movie.
Yeah.
Massive big special effects. Long Kiss Goodnight. That's got loads of big action scenes in that one. And even Eraser with Arnold Schwarzenegger.
Yes.
It's not one of his best, but it's I saw that in him as well.
Yeah, it's a good action.
It's got some big action scenes in it as well. Yeah, really good.
There's a remake of that this year.
Yeah, I've seen that. Was it not a sequel?
No, it's a remake.
Yeah.
It's the exact same story,
Yeah.
but low budget and in South Africa. So all the big set pieces aren't in it, but the story is exactly the same.
Look, also Daylight with Sly Stallone. That's got some spectacular action in that one. Like when the disaster happens, that's awesome. That best bit of the movie. Mission Impossible 1 came out that year. That's got some good action, and even Star Trek First Contact was like the action version of Star Trek, wasn't it? That's all 1996, man. I don't think there's a year that compares with that one.
Well, no, that sounds good. Movies. Because this came out in February in America, and we got it in all the way down the list, April.
Yeah, I remember watching it and being blown away by it, but I was less blown away because before the movie started, there was a bloody trailer for Independence Day right before Broken Arrow, and because that was so spectacular, you never see anything like it. It kind of made a Broken Arrow just a little less overwhelmingly awe-inspiring when you watch that, because you've just seen this trailer with the most amazing things you've ever seen in your life at the time. And I was like, oh man, put that trailer on afterwards or something.
Oh yeah, they're fighting in the cockpit here over the bomb.
Oh, yeah. That's very John Woo all the way through, in it, like seeing things in reflections and
John Woo, reflection.
Very, very John Woo.
Double guns.
Yeah, he always seems to use what's around him. I like that, man. Really good.
Yeah,
and all the standoffs.
The real stealth bomber only has one cockpit big enough for one guy, so they're having a fist fight and swirling around this massive area.
Is that what is a stealth bomber? Oh, okay. Looks like a bloody UFO in this movie. When she says there's nothing out here and the thing comes overhead, looks like a bloody UFO.
It does, doesn't it? I think that's right. I don't know why they have to kill. I guess the campers they kill at the beginning just to show how bad guys they are, because don't know how big the whole area is they're going to be in. Oh, there it is. Whoosh.
Yeah. Oh, yeah, man.
Oh, hang on. Am I ahead or behind? Oh.
I think it's just happened here as well. Oh no, they're still fighting in this one. Oh no, yeah, he's just about to eject. Hale's lost it. He's going to say. It's ejecting. There's it. Whoosh. Just happened.
But yeah, she sees him parachuting in and then goes to arrest him or something. The VHS is running quick.
It's a good model, this tech, isn't it?
Yeah, it works really well. Some of them is obviously animated effects, and then the model crashes.
I think it's minimal use in this movie. There's a lot of practical stuff, especially the explosions. Very, very impressive. And this movie, man, it moves at such a rate.
I always thought it was a longer film.
It does not waste any time, and there's no downtime moments either. It just moves fast.
No.
Even these bits that are kind of the boring bits, they're pretty interesting, and they go by pretty quick. They get all the information out in a very clever way. That it's on to the next bit. good storytelling, I think.
Yeah. Delroy's always worth his money.
Yeah, he certainly is. I liked him as the police chief in The Hardware.
In that, can't remember. And then what else is?
Have you got it on VHS?
No, I don't.
You should get it, man.
Originally I did, but yeah, it wasn't very. I think it is it even on? It must be on retail. I had it on X Rental originally.
I think it's on Blu-ray now.
It doesn't get mentioned.
Actually, I was watching your video today. The Steven Spielberg produced VHSs you had.
Yeah.
You haven't seen Sherlock Holmes?
Young Sherlock Holmes, yeah.
That wasn't in there, was it?
Used CGI.
Yeah, but you didn't. I didn't see that there.
No, I don't have that either. I regret that.
That's a good movie as well.
Yeah, I used to have Money Pit and Young Sherlock Holmes originally, but then gave them up. Hey, it's a good bloody film. There you
It
go.
is, mate, it is. Better than From Paris with Love. Mark my words.
Jeez. I'm not going to hear the end of this. Oh, there's a cat here. What are you doing in here?
Kurtwood Smith, man.
Ah, yes.
Yeah.
This guy's really short when he's next to Delroy. This the young guy from.
Is he from Pulp Fiction? Is he?
Yeah, he's the one that gets. Say what again?
It's got a nice little role in it. He says, I even scare myself.
Yeah. Yeah, way behind. I don't know if Kurt was in it, so you might think he's in on it because and the other guy who's always playing baddies.
Yeah, Daniel von Bargen. Yeah, he's the baddie, and he's Nix in Lord of Illusions. He's wicked.
I did like that one.
Yeah, I wish they made some more of those movies just to have him in again. He's a really good bad guy, like villain. Guess he never took off.
Yeah, because was it Frank Wally? He was in.
That's right.
Career Opportunities with Jennifer
Connelly. Jennifer Connelly, yeah.
That gif of her just riding that little horse.
VHS. I don't remember watching that.
For that one scene, they don't know anything else that happens in the film.
I don't think I've seen it since then. It doesn't seem available, does it?
Huh?
It doesn't seem like it's like a widely available film. I'm not seeing it on any streamings ever. I've not really noticed it on any like.
It called Career Opportunity in America, I don't think.
I can't remember having a different title over here. Was it called Opportunities over here, or was it called something else?
Yeah, maybe that's the other way around. Hang on, let's have a look. Career Opportunities.
I think it is called that in America, but I think it's called something else.
Yeah, it does sound like no, One Wild Night. No, was it?
It might be.
Give us the information. UK Career Opportunities. Okay.
Okay.
I thought it had a different title.
Yeah. Like Adventures in Babysitting. That was another one that I used to love.
Which one?
Adventures in Babysitting.
Yes.
That's called something else in America, isn't it? It's called something else.
Yeah, I think that's another one.
A different title in
I'd like to point out the army guys are wearing the wrong style uniform.
Are they?
Yeah, apparently the pattern is wrong. I read somewhere.
I wouldn't let it spoil my enjoyment though.
Because Adventures in Babysitting. Because and then apparently the army or whatever it is made the Air Force, whoever he's flying.
Or was it called something else over here? And then it was called Adventures. It definitely. I remember it being. Was it called not called Night on the Town or something over here?
You're definitely onto something. They are Der Nacht der Abenteuer. It was called in Germany.
Which
it was called. Adventures. A Night on the Town. It was called here.
Yeah, that's what I thought. Yeah, I think that's how I watched it first time.
It's a late title, isn't it?
It is, yeah. But Elizabeth Shue, man, she was wow in the time in that movie.
Yeah, she was what? Back to the Future 2. That.
Mm-hmm.
What's the other one?
She's in Karate Kid and Cocktail. Yeah, gets the boobies out. The boobies out on Cocktail. Not that I was watching, but
yeah, Cocktail's not that good film, but
I've heard.
It's got good-looking people in it.
Did you watch the new Top Gun? What do you think of it? I'm sure you watched it. Is it good? Is it?
Yeah.
You found the original?
Well, I watched that with Pete a few weeks ago.
Oh, yeah, you did. Gosh, did you? Damn,
and it wasn't. I didn't enjoy it.
I thought it was just okay. The original. It's got its moments, but I never thought it was a brilliant film. But this new one, it looks like it's going to be like
film ever. Mr. Hassan, we are at 23, 46 seconds, 47, 48, 49, 50. So yeah, the army didn't want Travolta to wear the uniform after he became a bad guy. So once he turns, Oh, I've missed it. There was that weird look he gives Christian Slater just before he tries to steal the plane, and it zooms in on his eyes, and he gives that weird look just before he starts hijacking.
There's a lot of callbacks to that where they're always like looking at each other, and
Yeah.
that's a John Woo thing as well, isn't it? A lot. So the shots of just the eyes, just looking.
I don't know why she's. I guess.
And this is John Woo as well. This is like John Woo times 2.
Someone's got a gun and
back and forth.
See, he knocks the gun. It goes like half a mile away, but then he runs for it like he needs it. When she's obviously a park ranger, but
I think the only reason Ricky doesn't like this movie is because it's got Christian Slater in, I reckon.
And it's a good movie.
What the hell's wrong with him with Christian Slater? What's his problem?
Although Christian Slater doesn't have much to do in this one.
I think he handles himself really well. He does.
He does, because he's got the physicality down, but I think Travolta steals it all from him.
Mm-hmm.
He had to give up smoking for this because it's such a physical role.
Christian Slater?
Yeah.
Yeah. He's a little bit more beefy in this one. I noticed that.
Yeah.
Oh, God, that sounded gay as anything. I mean, I did recognise the fact that he was a bit more buff in this one. I found it worse.
Does he have his top off? I can't remember. I guess his gun's out. That's about it. Massive gun.
I think one of the best bits I like about this movie, it's got lots of scenes where they're all in like a control room, all these like generals and things. And at the end of the movie, they don't all go, "Woo, yeah!" It's really nice in movies when they do that.
I thought there was something different about it at the end.
So cheesy, but at the end, they don't even go back to it.
The one thing we haven't mentioned is the soundtrack, the Hans Zimmer soundtrack.
Is that Hans Zimmer doing that one?
Yeah.
Oh, is it? Do 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 do.
Yeah. He was going for an Ennio Morricone style guitar thing, and it's got Dwayne Eddy doing the guitar.
Really, really good music in this.
It's got two types of music. It's got the do 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 guitar bit, and then there's the big fanfare things he does as well.
Yeah.
Oh, there's a bad guy from was it Die Hard 2 in the helicopter? The black guy on the end.
Is that Vondy Curtis Hall?
Yeah.
I think he made Gridlock with Tupac and Tim Roth the same year as this. He directed that. I think he must have been taking lots of gigs to get the money to.
Yeah, it's usually what happens, isn't it?
To get that movie made.
How he's running down this place looking with this Geiger counter, and you think, well, if he stumbles upon a nuke, I think he'd notice.
It's too late by then, anyway.
And would it detect something if it's encased and perfectly fine?
This guy thinks he's Indiana Jones, I'm sure. Isn't it? He's dressed like all he needs is the hat, and he's bloody Indiana Jones.
Yeah, I did think that when he's leather jacket, the grey shirt. Oh, come on! I thought he'd gone to bed. Oh, for fuck's sake! Easier.
You keep telling yourself that, Ricky. It'll help you get to sleep instead of counting sheep. Just say it over and over again. From birds to love is better than broken arrow. From birds to love is better than broken arrow.
We'll see. I'll put a poll up tomorrow, and then we'll let the people decide, as he always likes to do. There we go. He's still.
Yes, he did.
And produced and starred in Your Luck. Okay.
No, I knew you'd like that movie, Ricky.
Oh, and then here comes Travolta, cool as ice. He's always smoking.
Yeah, he has a particular way of holding it. Yeah, a particular way of doing it. That must have been one of his His teeth look weird in this movie. Is it just me? But his teeth look different in the other movies. John Travolta's teeth. Like, he did that thing where they look a bit like curved. I don't know if it's. I just didn't notice it in other movies, but I can notice it in this one. Anyway, that's by the by.
Kurt is still checking whether it's a nuke that's lying in front of him. Oh, product placement with Coke.
Oh yeah, he says, "Do you want to go up?"
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Oh, you two agree on something. Bloody hell.
Do you like Poetic Justice,
Oh, don't.
Ricky? That's the only one I'm not a big fan of. Poetic Justice. I'm not a big fan of that one.
That's the one with the postman in that Ricky likes. There you go. They're all excited. They found things. They'll find one anyway. Now, apparently, broken arrow is not the term used for when a nuclear missile is lost.
It's not.
No, it's an empty quiver.
It's why they just made it up.
Yeah. No, well, no, it is a term.
There's an old Western called Broken Arrow, isn't there?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And yeah, because it's this shootout, and how did he not shoot the guy that actually a bad guy in this? Howie Long is his real name, the actor, and the producers liked him so much they stopped him from dying off early on.
Oh, okay, right. Well, the guy shooting, he had a one of those things what they called it a sight when he was shooting.
He was aiming, so you can see what you're shooting at. So yeah,
it's all dead.
$50 million budget. That's quite a lot back then.
I think it made like 150 million, didn't it?
It was a big hit, yeah. 70 million in US and Canada, and then 150 worldwide. Yeah, that was a big hit back then.
You know, I own this on X Rental, and but my copy that I got on X Rental, I think it was from Blockbuster.
Yeah,
it had this all the way through it, so I could never watch it. I watched it once, and there was this hiss, and I couldn't get past this hiss that was on the tape. I even checked the actual tape itself in the box, in the cassette, and it was fine. There's not wrong with it, but it used to play with this hiss.
That's a shame.
So I had anyway, I'll give all the tips away. I don't like talking about these things.
A broken arrow is a joint reporting structure event, and incident reports use it as a nuclear weapon accident that does not create the risk of nuclear war. So there's a nuclear explosion, but it doesn't start a war. Well, he's still here in the chat. Look at this.
That was the saving grace. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Even John Singleton said that. Yeah, Alfie hates that one because it's got the postman in it. Would they be fooled by the electric razor posing as a Geiger counter? Apparently, this is the first film where Siskel and Ebert, one of them had their mind changed on screen. Because Siskel liked it, Ebert didn't, and then Ebert explained why he didn't like it, and then Siskel agreed and gave it both thumbs down.
Oh right, I thought it was going to be the other way.
I thought so. I thought, oh, that's fine. Oh no, one of those idiots. No.
What do they know exactly? Bloody critics.
Oh look. He must lying in bed thinking of us.
Maybe it was on all of them.
Maybe I'll have to get one. Yeah, it might be a bad batch. They just don't care. Unless he picked up your one.
That was another one you buy X Rentals and there'd be something wrong with it, and you'd look in the thing and there'd be like just the one edge of it would be like
ruffled
or something, but it'd be on the whole tape, like someone's got a dodgy machine and they've played the whole thing through, and it's just knocked the tape all the way through, and then they've given it back, and then it's just knocked forever.
There's a place of hell for those people.
So you can't even reuse the tape. Normally, if it's a rubbish movie, you can at least like tape over it, put the sellotape over the bloody the square bit, and then tape over it. But you couldn't even do that.
Apparently, yeah. Do you remember the website Ain't It Cool News? They got their name from this film as one of the quotes.
Really, I don't remember that quote in this.
No, I don't remember, but that's what it said. Oh yeah, Samantha Mathis and Christian Slater were in Fern Gully together as a couple.
It's a cartoon, man.
Yeah, early version of Avatar.
Is that the one with Robin Williams in?
Don't know.
Or was that a different one?
Don't think so.
This is one of the voices.
Yeah, so there's also a line from Pulp Fiction in this one. Right, yes. Get to bed. You're going to be up in about 2 minutes. Take care, Ricky.
Ricky. Sweet dreams.
What is it with helicopters trying to kill people in this? He's still here. Fern Golly and Tom Lucas.
Okay. Let's do it.
I haven't seen him since Ace Ventura, don't I?
Yeah, me too. It's weird. He had like 2 awesome songs and then like nothing after that.
What was it? Wild Thing and was it Wild
Yeah. And Funky Cole Medina. That's the other one. Both it's like so good songs. Don't know why he didn't make all his songs just because they're both very samey songs, aren't they? Like they're quite similar to each other and really awesome. But like, I don't know, be like John Woo. Do John Woo. Every movie John Woo does, it's like it's a John Woo movie. You can tell from a way, and then stick to what you're good at. I hate it when directors try and go like straight or try and do mature films and just stick to what you know. Like John Carpenter, you can tell John Carpenter, even bad ones, they have John Carpenter moments in them, and you can pick those out and say, that's pure John Carpenter, that is. But they get other directors that try and do different things, and you're like, oh, don't stick to what people like. They like you because of the thing you do.
Katie's here. Hi, Katie.
Hey, Katie.
Did you bring the popcorn? I could do with some of that right now. It's a perfect film for popcorn.
Happy birthday was it today?
Oh, yeah. Happy birthday. Yeah, you had your birthday. Yes, well done. Happy birthday.
21 today. Well done.
Bastard's going to sing it. Oh, no, it's copyrighted. No, he's not. Yeah, so he shoots the helicopter and didn't think it would crash.
Let's watch this bit. I love this bit, man. This is so good. The explosions, the pyrotechnics in this movie, man. I love them. Proper adrenaline rush.
Oh, cool. She's brought popcorn. What flavour is it? I want buttered.
I like mixed. The propeller blades, man. That's awesome seeing that.
It is, isn't it? Because, she is. Because, one guy does get, you think you're going to get cut off. Whacked and thrown out.
Yeah. That's part of bloody, that, when I watched it today. It's really bloody when the blades go through the guy's chest. It reminds me of Dawn of the Dead. When the guy gets his head chopped off on Dawn of the Dead, it just reminds me of that. Yeah. It looks weird. It does. Yeah, it does look weird. But
okay, that's cool. I'm all right with that. Oh,
just
it is a great movie. See,
there you go.
Katie, have you seen From Paris with Love?
Yeah, I like no. Katie, have you seen From Paris with Love, starring John Travolta with a bald head?
Was it a cat or was it?
Much better than that one. So much
better. I planned and flew 100 missions in the Gulf. Yeah, because the Gunson's the first guy he's ever killed, isn't it? Up straight. Because normally he just drops a bomb from high up and kills a load of people.
He's fine with that though, isn't he?
Yeah. I didn't care for it. Or whatever.
He scratches his neck a lot in this movie, doesn't he? He does a lot of that. It makes me want to do it.
Sydney with her neck pain in Scream movies. We might have nits.
I feel like there's quite a lot of big hair in this movie as well. Everyone seems to have like flat tops and
Gunston's is right up.
Hairs and I wonder what was that a thing in 1990s, in the mid-90s? I don't remember it being.
You don't remember?
I used to have a flat top, but it was that was because it was probably from Will Smith, I think, probably, or a house party or something like that.
Oh, house party, yeah, Kid and Play, let's go. What was it? 4 of those movies and a remake.
Yeah, I think I stopped at the third one. I didn't realize
the fourth one was quite bad. I saw that. I think it was last year. I watched all 4. I didn't watch the remake. I think I'd seen the remake before. I knew it was a I don't know if it's called House Party.
Did it hold up still or not? Did it hold up still or
The
not?
first one does because it's just a bit of fun.
Yeah.
Because I think the second one he goes to college and then they get complicated.
Yeah, I think I can only really recall the first one really. And the dancing, the bit where they do the dancing together, knocking the feet together, like
Yeah, the famous bit they do, isn't it? Uh-oh. Because I think this is very similar to Con Air, where you got the one guy going off.
oh yeah, never thought of
What's his
that. This John Cusack.
John Cusack, yeah, he goes in his short black hair, white shirt and trousers, goes off on a separate mission and then joins working out himself. Yeah, this does need the from like Under Siege 2 or something.
That was when I said it. That was the first thing popped in my head was Under Siege 2. Almost spoiled the movie that bit there.
Oh, spoiled.
You know, like Under Siege 2? I love it, man.
I do love it. Yeah.
I at the end where the trains crashing together and Steven Seagal is slow motion running and the other train's crashing through and he's like running there and he like turns around and like, oh, he doesn't go any faster. He stays like
he's doing the same little jogging speed and this train's doing 100 miles an hour crash.
And he just trains come for him. It's like just jogging.
Yeah,
ooh.
You don't know what he was trying to imagine when he's running in front on a treadmill in front of a blue screen.
That's got a stealth bomber in that movie as well, isn't it?
Yeah, they take that out. How do they shoot that? Is that with the laser?
I think so. Yeah,
they use a laser on it.
Cool. That's got a cool baddie in as well. Under Siege 2.
Yeah,
Eric Bogosian, whatever his name is. You know, he didn't make many movies, did he? He did that Talk Radio, which is awesome, and then I've seen him in that. I don't think I've seen him in anything else, but he's really good.
Yeah, Talk Radio is a hell of a film.
That's one thing Oliver Stone can do, man. He can make stuff, very talky movies, dialogue-heavy movies, super interesting. I don't know how he does it. He just does it. Same with JFK, like just some of the scenes there. They're just
it's like a 3-hour movie, and it's just keeps going.
So suspenseful and intense, and they just like talking to each other and have small little flashbacks and things. But it's edgy as seat stuff, man. Riveting.
So he's in Uncut Gems. Interview with the Vampire TV series.
I never knew there was such a thing.
No, he's in Billions, the TV series, and Succession, the TV series.
I don't watch any of those.
Yeah, he hasn't. Doing a lot of TV work. Blade Trinity.
Missed that.
Charlie's Angels Full Throttle.
Wow. I guess he didn't leave an impression in those movies because some of them I've seen and I don't remember him in them.
I don't remember him in them. Beavis and Butthead to America. He's got three voices in there. Dolores Claiborne, I don't remember.
I don't remember in that either. That's another awesome film, that. Fantastic film, that one.
Uncredited in the stuff. How often does she say this is a big mistake when she's up to something, when he's told her not to do it?
She's just gonna follow him. She's just gonna follow him now, isn't she?
Yeah, she jumps on the.
Yeah,
she says it just there before.
I'm coming with you.
And then just before she jumps on the train as well. And how the hell does Christian Slater keep up with a Humvee doing about 60 when he runs after it?
Totally, yeah. And then she manages to jump on as well, doesn't she?
Yeah. But at least he's and I thought Humvees were supposed to be armored and he's popping bullets through it like it's nothing.
Yeah. It's a really good scene, this. I like this bit.
Oh, he's down. Yeah, and then I guess
and the was like, run him over, get him, come on, get him. So the was like,
stop shooting at the nuclear weapons.
Yeah.
How many
Am I
times
not
you say
shooting at the thermonuclear weapons?
that? And catching a gun, John Woo style.
That is, yeah.
Although he didn't catch it and shoot it, so points off for that one. Yeah, the windows are armored, but the roof's
that's more like Ash from bloody Evil Dead, that isn't it? Army of Darkness.
Jump up. Oh, so yeah. Does he shoot the guy in the leg or just?
Oh yeah, when he runs the dude over.
They run him over. They had all the room to go around him, but they still.
Yeah.
Oh, very nice. Yeah, Daisy's driving. Yeah, this was. Yeah, apologizing for that film. Yeah, would you mind not shooting at the thermonuclear weapons? But then I don't think the bullet would do anything anyway, would it?
I wouldn't take the chance, to be honest, mate. Like, maybe you're right. Let's be safe.
They're supposed to be. It's only when they're set and triggered and countdown. Actually, something happens inside.
I like the way they show John Travolta. Like, he recognizes the danger just before everybody else, but it's just too late. So he
what's he doing with that petrol can and a flare?
You know what the thing is, but it's just too late. And he's like, oh man.
Over this bumpy terrain as well. There they go. Got some air. And the stunt doubles. Here he goes. Yeah, apparently 2 people will not be able to carry 1 nuclear weapon if they were real ones. They're very big.
Those nuclear weapons, man. That, you know, the keyboard in it.
Yeah,
it's like it must be made for people with eye impairments or something, because the buttons are this big. Each button is this big. He's like going ba-doom, ba-doom.
like one of those old lady
keyboard that big. It's massive. Oh, I missed the bit where he chucks the. I missed it, didn't I?
Yeah. There it is. He's putting it out. But yeah, I looked like it wasn't Christian Slater chucking it. So yeah,
I wouldn't be driving that fast over that terrain with the nuclear weapon in the back, like.
Yeah,
just a tad.
They're all both going to the same place.
Mm-hmm.
But all Travolta had to do was stop and put a fire out and carry on. But they're still like half an hour ahead of them. And why would Travolta padlock this with a new padlock, this gate?
That's so nitpicky, man. What are you doing? That is so nitpicky.
Still a great film. But yeah. It's just a...
Yeah. I think that's a sign of the great film, you know, when you can't really imagine anyone else taking those roles. You know, Deakins and Hale. I think, like, proper, really perfectly cast. Christian Slater and John Travolta. Yeah. Really, really perfectly cast.
What else has she been in? I only know from this and some Super Mario Brothers. Yeah, what was it? The Voice in Galley.
I didn't get that. I don't remember that movie at all. I'm not even sure.
And what was it? What did I say? Crap.
Pump up the volume.
Up the volume, of course. There we go.
Yeah.
That's the ones I know it from. So John Travolta, has been planning all this other stuff. So his original plan was to kill Slater and eject him. But then he set all this other stuff, like having that fake ID in the car, in the Humvee, just in case. And then setting the codes that if you enter the wrong code, it harms it anyway. And 10 steps ahead.
Yeah. It's like he's planning for every single eventuality that could possibly happen. I suppose he didn't plan for like what to do if that does happen, like how to beat the other person. But he just, still he's a smarty. He's a smarty pants.
The nuclear weapon just looks like that giant musical instrument from Masters of the Universe. Well, I guess they have big buttons, so you can't make a mistake pressing the wrong numbers. So you're
No,
pretty sure which button it
That
is.
makes sense.
But probably, do they even have keypads on them as the real ones? Or are they the same props they used in Stargate?
Is that right?
No, I can't remember. It just looks like a metal frame with lights
That's,
in
I think I don't remember any like nuclear weapons in in Stargate.
it. No, that's how they end it.
Oh, is it? Oh, okay.
That's how, yeah. Well, the big plan was to take a new nuclear weapon through the Stargate, and if anything goes wrong, blow it up.
Yeah, I'm not too familiar with that movie, to be honest.
Well, James Spader put it in the beam up thing, and
It's one of the few movies I'm not a massive fan of. Like, I think I saw it once, and
oh dear, I'm not a sci-fi guy, not even casual.
I know some movies just don't click with you, did he? And that was one of them.
It's got some good things in it, but as a whole, yeah. Stop pressing numbers, Christian says.
You just need to put the number in wrong 3 times. It takes about 20 minutes to do it.
But then, yeah, and then Travolta's telling him, "Ooh, if you're going to put the wrong numbers in."
Almost giving it away, isn't he? Almost.
There you go. Send in the nuke up the ring, teleport, and boom by the Ra. Or bye bye Ra. Oh, now he's pissed. I was afraid you'd say yes. Doesn't have the balls.
I thought they already had a buyer for both weapons, nuclear weapons. Was that not the case? Because his plan was.
I thought he was stealing them to sell them.
Yeah, yeah. I'm sure they had a buyer already for both of them. Oh no, actually, no, they weren't selling them, were they?
I thought he was selling. It was all set because they're always on about the money and everything. You think, oh, they're selling. No, they're. Do they? Yeah, he does make a video.
Yeah.
But yeah, I still think, oh yeah, he's going to sell them. But then no, he's going to blow one up and then threaten the other one. I missed the bit where Christian Slater stands on that old bit of dirt that sinks, and she gets upset because it's some very special kind of dirt.
Oh yeah, it takes 1,000 years to get back to normal.
And now he's going to blow up the whole valley with a nuclear weapon. And Travolta is still dawdling his way there. Because how far off is it? 2,000 feet they go down.
Yeah, something like that. Yeah.
I think it's what it said.
Is it a copper mine? Isn't it?
Yeah, it's a copper mine. So they're hoping the copper will melt and seal the nuclear blast in. But yeah, look, it shows how the lift goes down 2,000 feet and it takes minutes. But then there's a 3-second timer on the grenades, and Travolta drops them, and they all go way down and bounce a few times and then blow up.
You think they would have just exploded as soon as they hit the drop them for that distance?
Yeah. But yeah, so they're 2,000 feet down, or is it feet or meters, whatever they're using. And there's an underground river they jump in, but then they come out of a river on land.
Well, yeah, surface level. Yeah.
Obviously, a vent that shoots them up.
Yeah, because they fall down into the river, don't they? They fall down into the river. Yeah.
Oh, that's right. Plot armor. Thanks, Nos. Like you don't think about these things. There's only other people I never think of. It's only one of the things I read. People say, "Oh, how did they get out of there?"
I think that shows how much I like the movies. That I don't.
Yeah,
I don't,
you can
I
watch
don't,
them 1,000
think about
times.
things until people bring them up, and you're like, oh, right, well, yeah, that's a good point. Good
It's
point.
still a good film, though.
Yeah, exactly.
Look at those black and green screens behind them.
Stops you from once you're along for the ride, then you just
Yeah, the film's like,
get to the end. Yeah,
unless it's like From Paris to Love, and then
exactly. Yeah. Honestly, I can't think of one actual scene in that movie. It had that little impact on me.
where Travolta drops the suicide vest from the flats.
Seriously, I don't remember a
just
single thing from that
driving
movie.
past, and he blows them up.
Anything. I remember it was set in Paris.
There was a great chase on the motorway at the end.
I remember that you mentioned some Pakistanis in there as well, that they were the baddies. So,
Yeah.
Not the main baddies or anything, but that was it. That's all I can remember. I can't remember anything else in it at all.
Please don't shoot the nuclear weapons.
Same with Hardcore Henry. I remember the way it was made, the way it was shot. It's like a first-person shooter, wasn't it?
Yeah.
All the way through. But I don't actually remember anything that happened in it. It was like that
It's
memorable for me.
What was it? Must have been over 10 years now it came out.
Mm-hmm.
Nos hasn't seen it. I'm guessing he means From Paris to Love. I saw it in the cinema when it came out.
Did you really?
Yeah.
Awesome.
Travolta
Did you say you
action.
saw this at the cinema or not?
Huh?
Did you say you saw this at the cinema or not?
Yeah, I think so. It's coming back to me now. I did, yeah.
Yeah. I think between 93 and 98, I saw pretty much everything from that was like that I wanted to watch at the cinema.
Yeah.
I was away from home. I was at uni, and I managed to watch anything I want to watch. Just nothing much else for me to do, just to watch all the stuff I wanted to watch.
Yeah. I saw,
And
yeah.
I rented about everything as well. Yeah, I was a member of about 5 different video shops in the city, the uni I was at, in that city. I was like, just loads of them. I just used to go to different video shops looking for different movies, and yeah. And I would go to the secondhand shops and look for. Sometimes it was cheaper to buy videotapes, like from secondhand shops, old ones. I even used to go to the library. The library used to hire out videotapes as well. I used to get them from there. They had some like stuff that was you wouldn't find anywhere else.
Yeah, it's weird how they had them.
Mm-hmm.
Well, they had their own versions as well, didn't they? Their own packaging.
Yeah, and the libraries normally had some of the older stuff as well. Some of the stuff that like, just passed you by. You hadn't realized.
Yeah, they had old. Yeah, the old.
Yeah,
some of the
they normally disappear from the video shops after a few years, but the libraries used to have all the old stuff.
Maybe their shops kept their stock over and running, didn't they? The hell? It says here John Travolta's only acted in 87 things.
Really?
Yeah. The Fanatic was his last film.
I quite like that movie. He's made a lot worse of it. Like
Speed Kill.
Time.
Yeah, he did a lot of
that one.
Wrath.
Yeah, he did one where he was a race car driver or something to do with race car driving. I couldn't even get through that movie, man. It was just
there's a lot of bad things. Yeah.
And Gotti, I don't think I made it through that movie either.
Yeah, because From Paris that was 2010. That might be his last good film.
Well, good is
Paint. That's the one you were thinking of. Yeah, he hasn't done that much in general. Bitch. Oh, here he comes. 2 guns. Yeah, she only had a refill of 5 bullets when he took out that helicopter, and then somehow he's still using it. This must be those reusable bullets he has. Handed Kurt Henry was the first person I looked to, and I think that's where most of the appeal comes from. Yeah, they did try, bless them. No, I haven't seen Travolta's Hairspray.
I've never seen the original Hairspray either.
I think I saw the original years ago.
Not my cup of tea. Movies.
On VHS, I think. This guy trying to. Because, you're more likely to pull your teeth out than the pin of a real grenade.
He gives it a good go, doesn't he? He's probably
has a few goes and then
ripping it out because he's already shot his feet.
Bastard to bits. So Because in Hard Target, Van Damme shoots a guy a load of times in the chest while he's laying on the floor, and then the guy falls on him and then drops the grenade. He catches it, so it's similar in this one.
That's a fantastic scene, though.
He's another one that doesn't. Well,
quite similar, isn't it? Yeah, I see what you're saying.
Yeah.
Quite similar.
You can never shoot someone enough.
I like John Travolta's little machine gun thing he has in this. Like a mini machine, isn't it? That's cool, man.
Is it actually a handgun? That's nice.
Well, you have to use two hands with when you use that. It's like a little dummy machine gun, isn't it?
Yeah,
I actually watched the movie quite recently. Got Bruce Willis in it, but he's only got a small part in it. But that movie there, it's the dude. He's got like just a normal gun, but it shoots like a machine gun. So he's just like shooting the gun, but he's just pressing it once.
The rapid fire. Yeah.
Never seen that before. It was quite cool. Wasn't a bad movie. It had what's his face in the guy out of Cliffhanger? You know, his mate, the one that's in Guardians of the Galaxy. What's his name? What's his name?
Michael Rooker.
Michael Rooker. He's the main guy in it.
Yeah, I'm just glad it's not just me that gets stuck on names.
Yeah,
on these things.
I should have known that, man. I don't know why.
I think. Oh, no, there it is. Yeah, it's got a little clip in there. SMG or an LMG? Yeah, I don't know.
What does that mean?
It was the SMG gun, isn't there?
Okay.
Yeah, that guy's got, I believe, the Howie Long. Was it submachine gun? Does it stand for? So yeah, how do we get out of here? We go down.
It's really childish here, John Travolta. He's like, ha 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 ha, like a kid. It's like, ha ha, me.
Yeah, I still win. There you go. There's the grenades. So they're running to the elevator. He somehow hears the grenades falling. And then they hit. So, yeah. Subplots say, when they jump. Well, that was a Mongolian clusterfuck, apparently.
Yeah, I read that on the subtitles. I read the same thing. I'm like, what's that mean? Mongolian clusterfuck.
What the hell is that?
Who wrote that in the script? Run, 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 run.
Boom. Oh, I'm way ahead now.
Yeah, man. Enough explosions in this movie, man. I like it.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. Even just the gunfire is like every time the gunfire hits something, it explodes.
Yeah, you noticed that too,
isn't it? Same with Hard Target. Every time he fires the blue shotgun or anything, everything just bloody explodes. I'm like, that's what I like to see. Like the other movies where someone gets shot and it's like just dip, and they die.
Well, yeah. Well, now they don't even fire guns, do they? Because they put the lighting effect in after on the films now.
Yeah, I don't like that. Actually, that movie I saw with Bruce Willis and Michael Rooker, I was expecting there's a few explosions in there, and I was expecting there to be CGI explosions, which is very, very common now. But there were actually proper explosions, and I was like, and the gunfire was like, everything was realistic. They weren't like put in there afterwards. So,
that's stunning.
Really could tell the difference.
Do you love Michael Bay then?
I do not love Michael Bay.
He does use practical effects as much as possible. Like you see his explosions, you can see them proper going off.
The only thing I don't mind about Michael Bay is that I think he's got a good eye for camera work. I like his camera work, but his movies are too long, and the
ambulance was too long.
And they don't have any heart. They don't have any heart to them. The old ones did.
Yeah.
Like The Rock and Bad Boys, and right up to I said Bad Boys 2. Even the island. You've seen The Island with Ewan McGregor. There's one awesome chase scene where those big things fall off the lorry, like those big. Yeah. I mean that gets your adrenaline going. But he fills his stuff with so much action, but they don't have any effect on you. You don't get that rush when you watch the stuff.
Yeah.
Like Transformers and that. It's just I don't know. It just goes
All
like
his films after 2000 were all over 2 hours and nearly 2.5 hours. Didn't need to be.
It's unnecessary. It's totally necessary. But he sure does crap a lot of stuff in his movies, like.
Yeah, there's a lot of practical explosions and car smashes and everything.
Yeah.
And then he overdoes it with everything else. Right, there's Airwolf. Right, what am I looking at on yours? I forgot to press play. There it is.
Another good scene coming
The
out.
helicopter's chasing the Humvee, and they're underwater. Here we go. he picks up. Right, and I forgot to check. The timer goes up from 32 minutes to 36 minutes or something like before.
He knocks down to 13 before he leaves, though, doesn't he? John Travolta says
jumps up and then
13.
Jumps down, and here we go. Here comes the mag light to the front, which apparently wouldn't kill him.
Hush! 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 Hush!
Yes.
It's really well edited. This scene is really well edited when it goes from the timer to what stuff's happening with John Travolta and the stuff's happening with the and the lass. It's really well edited. Like everything times up just perfectly.
But apparently, turning your engine off wouldn't stop it. The EMP, and there wouldn't be an EMP anyway because it's an underground bomb, and there's lots. And then the helicopter wouldn't crash because of an EMP. It can fly quite well. Just lose all its electronics.
Okay. Don't spoil the film, man, Gareth. I didn't even know any of that.
Doesn't spoil anything.
I didn't hear any of it because he's going to spoil it for us.
I was watching a guy called C.W. Leon, who's used to be an Air Force pilot, and he ruins bits in movies.
Mm-hmm.
He says, that HUD's not right, that hand controller's on the wrong side, that button's not there, that's not how you do this. All these films. Like I said, I still love the film.
Right knob.
No, he still loves the film, but it's
all right, okay. I just want to spoil it for everyone.
Like that scene, that front view is like that plane, but the interior is this plane, and it's just fun watching how they put this together, and it's completely wrong. All right, there you go. Boom. Shaky cam.
See, you do get a good effect of how big the explosion is. The way it's very grandiose, like proper blows you away. And with the helicopter crashing at the same time, and John Travolta's reaction, and that ripple that goes out.
How far away is the space supposed to be? Because it says later on, if it was a real nuclear explosion, we wouldn't be here. And Travolta parks just enough away.
Yeah.
Doesn't affect him.
Yeah.
His car. Just gets a bit of a bump. Yeah, the helicopter goes upside down.
This might be my favorite bit of the movie, this actually. I don't know. I think I might like this the most.
What a rush.
God damn, what a rush. I said, God damn, what a rush.
Son of a bitch. Shockwave took down the chopper. Well, we needed telling now.
Yeah, he says, turn off all your electronics now. There's only two people in the bloody thing. It's only him and someone else. And he's got no electronics. Who's he saying it to? Turn off all your electronics now. I'm like,
yeah, what's he got in the back? A radio.
Yeah, I'm sitting here, mate. I've got no mobile phone or anything.
We're fine. It was on the ground. There we go. If it had been a surface,
that's the second helicopter gone now, isn't it? Two left.
Is that two?
Two gone, two down.
Yeah. Because I couldn't find any real information on this film on YouTube. Normally, it's like someone does a retrospective or there's more reviews or something. The only two people that did reviews was Chris Duckman 11 years ago.
Yeah.
It's one of his favorites. And the newbie. No one's ever done anything on this film.
I stopped watching Chris Duckman years ago. I don't know why. I just stopped watching.
All right, hang on. I'll be back.
Also, it's a very nice looking movie. This, I think the DP is called Peter Levy, and he did some awesome movies. So the guy who did the cinematography on this movie, he also did. Let's have a look. He did Predator 2, then he did Ricochet in 91, then he did Judgment Night in 93, and he did Blown Away in 94. He did Cutthroat Island in 95, which is not great, but I'm sure it looks good. And then he did this one in 96. Wow, what a guy. I think he just does TV stuff now anyway. Never mind. Oh, look at the butterflies. It's in the manual. That's how you know you've not been affected by a nuclear explosion, if you see butterflies. Is anybody in the chat at all? I don't think there is. Let me check. Is it just you, Nos, in the chat? Hey, Hassan. How you doing, man? You still with us? Are you watching the film as well, Hassan? Good man. Isn't it though? Action packed.
Right. Back.
I have seen the Point Break remake. It's rubbish.
Which one?
Nos was just asking, have you seen the Point Break remake? No, I've seen it.
All right.
I thought disappointed. No, that is a movie.
Yeah. There's a lot of real climbing in it and everything, but it's all CGI'd in.
That movie just has none of the magic of the original. And it's got no Gary Busey in it either.
Well, yeah, any film needs a Busey in it. Yeah, it's like you're thinking, because it's not even about robberies, is it?
Sorry, say again?
It's not even about robberies, it's about completing outrageous stunts.
Yeah, they just do it to,
Yeah, to win. Well, not even win anything, they just get the
they've
done these impossible 7 tasks.
I was saying this, it's a good looking movie, this. The cinematographer, this movie did loads of really good movies.
Yeah, it shows off the...
Yeah, he did Predator 2. I think because he's Australian. So he did Nightmare on Elm Street 5 for Stephen Hopkins.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, and then he did Predator 2 for Stephen Hopkins. And then he did Ricochet for Russell Mulcahy, who's also Australian. And then he did Judgment Night for Stephen Hopkins. And then he did Cutthroat Island for Rennie Harlin. He's not Australian, but... And then he did Blown Away for Stephen Hopkins again. And then he did... 95? What did he do in 95? Well, I think it was... Cutthroat Island is after Blown Away, and then he did this one for John Woo. Okay. But he's got a good... I like the camera work.
Yeah, certainly.
I think all the John Woo stuff has got like. I like the way the camera always moves like fluidly, doesn't it?
Yeah, it's going down this desk then.
Yeah. I think Hard Target had the same kind of cool kind of camera work. Like when he answered the door and he shoots him through the peephole.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. The camera work in that movie is really good. You see the POV shot of the arrow at the beginning hitting the dude.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. All good scenes.
Yeah, some good stuff. Good old action films of the 90s.
John Woo, he probably repeats himself though, doesn't he? Like the exact same standoff scenes are in like tons of his movies. Like in Face Off, the exact same standoff scenes, and the scenes where there'll be glass and they'll be shooting each other through the glass. Hard Target, and it's in Face Off with the mirrors.
Yeah, Hard Target, Face Off, and Hardball, wasn't it?
I mean, I'm not complaining because I think, like I said, if it works, it looks awesome.
Yeah.
If I can do it a million times, I don't care. You should stick in every movie. That's what I would do. If I made a movie and I could do something cool, I would stick it in bloody everything. Why not?
And Mission Impossible 4, 3, 2.
Yeah, totally. Yeah. With the motorbikes and all that business.
Yeah, that bit. The highlight of the film, isn't it? Because not much happens elsewhere.
I think that's the most underwatched John Woo movie that I think I've only seen it once. Is
Right.
Mission Impossible 2. All those other movies I've seen loads of times. But that's
it's a long watch. The bad guys, I think they don't actually get the good guy and the bad guy together till the end, do they? Which in most other films,
I'm trying to think of that guy. Is in Mission Impossible 2? Is it Gray Scott?
Yeah.
Is that him?
Yeah. Cost him the Wolverine role to Hugh Jackman because Mission Impossible 2 overran so long. Well, it was delayed starting because of Eyes Wide Shut overran by a year, so then everything else overran after that, and then he locked out.
It's funny that some actors, that everything they go in is like a flop movie. Gray Scott's one of those people, like, he'll have a hit movie and then all his movie will be like flops. Like Dennis Quaid, he made loads of cool movies, and then every single movie he was in like the 2000s and beyond, it was like,
I can't even think of anything.
Why would anybody cast him in a movie when they know that if he's in it, it's just going to bomb? It's just going to. A few actors that seem to be everything that every time they made a movie, you just end up being like a total flop.
Yeah, that is true. Harry Long did do his own stunts. He's the lead henchman to John Travolta.
Did he used to be like a football player or something? Or
he's built like one, isn't he? Dennis Quaid. What's he been in?
He doesn't look like a proper actor, does he? Like he doesn't act that.
He looked like Arnie from Predator in one of the scenes early on when he was in the back of a Jeep or something. The Day After Tomorrow. Is that the last one I saw him in? That was 2004. Yeah, I can see. None of these names are. Oh, he was in Midway.
Oh God, that's a horrible film. Did you watch that? Awful.
It's all right as a action film, but
I didn't like it one little bit. I thought it was so bad.
Fortitude, the TV show he did. That was a one-season thing.
I've never seen that one.
Purpose. Yeah, he hasn't. Film-wise, I don't think I've seen any of them. The Footloose remake. Legion.
I'm not even that massive fan of the original Footloose.
Pandorum. That space film that was a bit like a
that one's got Dennis Quaid in as well, isn't it?
Yeah, that's it. And then G.I. Joe.
Fortitude got Dennis Quaid in as well.
Huh?
Fortitude, is that not got Dennis Quaid in as well, that TV show?
Yeah, this is Dennis Quaid stuff.
Oh, right, shit. Of course, yeah. I thought you were talking about Howie Long.
No, actually, good point. That's how I should have been looking up. Oh, here we go. We're on a train now. So what we had? Boats, Humvees, trains. Oh, hang on. Last Great Queen. Frequency.
Frequency, totally, yeah.
It's an
I
awesome
don't
film.
think that was a big hit, to be honest.
No, it wasn't. It was
It also film, but I don't think it was a big hit.
It was well received. Yeah, they got remade as a TV series a few years ago.
Hmm.
I don't think it lasted a whole season though. What am I doing? Howie Long, porn star. Where is he? Let's have a look. What do I know him from? So here we go. There's another helicopter on the train. Place your bets.
Oh, is that Max? That's Max.
And then the guy operating the nuclear weapon is from
He looks
Iron Man.
Arab, that guy, man. When you first saw him by the river, he looks Arab. But then he says, "Oh, my name's Max." You thought I was.
Yeah, but he's the at the beginning of Iron Man. He's the one that helps Tony Stark.
Okay.
At the beginning of Iron Man.
It's a good shot with that bloody hammer.
No, he hasn't done much. What's
Dead in the forehead.
A couple of TV series. 3,000 Miles of Graceland. Oh yeah, she chucks a hammer at him.
Yeah.
Oh, he headlined a film, Firestorm, in 1998 as a
Crap, I've seen that. That's on Disney Plus. I just watched that. It's not very good.
4.7 on IMDb.
He's a five. With those ones that do the forest fires. He's one of those dudes. Oh, my legs are dead.
Yeah.
It's funny, the night we went for almost 4 hours and I was fine, and now I'm like, I can't get
Yeah, then after we stopped, I realised how long it was and how.
That stream went really well, man. That stream.
Oh. Would have been half the time if Ricky wasn't arguing with every choice.
Yeah. It's my fault for bloody arguing back as well. I should just let it pass. I was getting messages from my wife. She said, let it go.
Like everyone else, yeah.
Just let it go, and I just couldn't do it. I just could not do it because he was full of shit. He was rubbish. I don't know, man. He's saying RoboCop's a bloody. It's not action. It's sci-fi, and it's like cyborgs. I'm like Terminator 2. It's flipping cyborgs as well, and that's got time travel on top of it. But that's not sci-fi. That's action. I'm like, what are you doing?
Yeah, the TV show.
That's not what he's talking about. I think because he was pissed. He just knew. I don't think he realized he just wasn't making any sense whatsoever.
That's why he's claiming the loss, so he doesn't have to.
He'll never. He's never going to admit defeat. I'm telling you now.
Let's have a look.
Oh shit!
See who's winning, because somehow at least I got about 2 votes. I got the sympathy vote.
Why don't you take your vote that you did for yourself and vote for me, and then I might at least get 50-50.
Well, I don't get to vote because I don't get that option because I create a poll.
Oh, I don't get the other one. I didn't know that.
Everyone agrees. RoboCop is same sci-fi as T2.
It's obvious. I mean, we don't even need to. I mean, he did a whole bloody video about RoboCop, about what a cool action movie is, and then all of a sudden I pick it on my list. It's not an action movie anymore. I'm like, what? How does that work?
Well, it's not a full action movie.
And yeah, no, it's Terminator 2 if you use the same bloody.
No, there's a lot of gaps where other stuff happening.
I can't remember what was the other one I picked. What was the other one I picked that he said was sci-fi? Predator. All of a sudden, Predator's not an action movie anymore. It's survival horror. All of a sudden,
Yeah.
Like, what? I don't remember any video shop I ever went to where Predator was in the fucking horror section. But according to bloody Ricky, it's a horror film. I don't bloody sci-fi.
He's won by 49% to your 47%, and I got 4%.
Well, to be honest, it was a two-way thing. It wasn't really a two-way.
What? I was trying to be different, and I get slated. I could have just picked all the good ones: RoboCop, Terminator, Predator, Aliens.
If you had picked them and I hadn't, he would have been absolutely fine with all your picks, mate.
With a yell.
No, you're probably right then, yeah.
You can see him changing his list as we went. Predator is action sci-fi.
Yeah.
Alien is isolation horror.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. So Alien's not sci-fi, even though it's set in space. It's got aliens in it. But quite really, using.
If aliens are involved,
you have to say aliens are sci-fi and not a horror.
Here we go. Another helicopter's about to go down, isn't it?
Oh yes.
He's got a rocket launcher. Use the rocket launcher. Christian Slater doesn't seem to be worried about taking out nuclear weapons with a machine gun.
I tell you what, the satellite dish on top of that train.
Oh yeah,
very handy during the whole movie, doesn't it? He uses like 5 times. Like he protects himself from bullets with it, and then he uses the wire to jump down. I'm sure he's happy that satellite
dishes is bulletproof, aren't they?
And I've never ever seen a satellite dish on top of a train before. I don't know about you. I've never ever seen one, but that one came in super handy.
I guess they must have fitted it. Yeah, can't imagine. I guess is it for to get the range on the Oh yeah, because every time it shows the view now, it's all flat land everywhere, and then suddenly there's a massive mountain.
A mountain there. Oh, that's it. That's wicked. That man when he gets chopped.
Yeah, you think he's getting cut in half, but he just gets sliced open and thrown. Yeah, so they're hiding behind the aerial. It's getting shot at, but it's not actually stopping any bullets. Oh, here comes.
They're still hiding behind, aren't they?
It's
very cute, this bit, isn't it?
Is this the third helicopter or fourth now?
I think the third one's about it. That was the. Has it already crossed the tunnel or not?
Oh, it flies low.
No, it's the third. Yeah, the third one's coming up now.
Very long. Get down. Oh, guts out. Boom. It's a good set. Yeah, it's done.
And this is the fourth one's going to get gone as well.
Yeah, you can see the train's moving forward, and there's that 50 miles of flat nothingness. She only shoots it between the legs, or from between the legs. Have I missed that bit? Oh, I'm behind again, am I?
He goes, "Oh, that's a first for me as well."
Right, where are we? Oh, here comes the tunnel. Oh, how long is that? Yeah, for some reason the helicopter pilot had no idea what was in front of him and couldn't pull up 2 feet.
Did you not get shot as well? The helicopter pilot.
He was just dawdling along a minute ago. Oh, it hits him with the propeller. That's a good stunt. She flips the gun over.
Yeah, some nice little touches in this movie. Like when Howie Long's shooting and he goes in the tunnel and it whacks the thing up. Yeah, nice little touches.
Oh, hanging under a train now. Ooh, I just saw Swordfish has a 6.5.
Really? Yes.
And then Hard Target 6.2.
Okay.
This is 6.1.
Oh, criminally low. Oh, that one is criminally low. What's wrong with people, man? They're not
Too many people have access to the internet. It's like Rotten Tomatoes. You can't really trust there because it says someone reviews it like Matthew Binney could say bloody good movie and then put it as a green splodge as a negative. 6.4 from Paris with Love.
Seriously. How did that Strange thing is, I don't hear anybody talking about that movie. Like when before Ricky mentioned it, I don't think it. I've not heard anybody say anything about it.
There's the other helicopter gone. Right, 7.2 for Point Break. It is a what's it called?
Even that's even higher than Last Boy Scout.
Genre. Can you name the 3 genres of Point Break? Number 1 is
action, adventure, thriller.
Thriller's 1. Action's the first one.
And action. I don't know, man. Go and tell us.
Crime.
Duh, crime. Yeah, of course it is.
I don't know. Is crime really a genre? I don't know.
I suppose they'd say half the gangster movies, they'll just put them down as crime movies, wouldn't they?
Yeah. And the remake.
Let me guess. 4.1.
5.3.
5.3. Wow. How the hell did I get 5.3?
All the people have not seen the first one. Well, Need for Speed got 6.4.
Yikes.
Oh, look at that. The remake has 5 genres. We got action, adventure, crime, sport, thriller. Oh. Hang on. Our Rotten Tomatoes stick to overall audience score as verified by US Taste. Yeah. Ticket sales rather than what the critics are saying. It's an action adventures. He said the same as you. It's funny. Raiders was called an adventure movie, not an action film. Have we lost Mr. Vass? Have we lost everyone? Oh, we've lost Vass. We lost me. Help! Anyone there? Is it just me now? Me and Travolta and Slayer. It's not what I signed on for. Boom. Gone. It's pretty much epic stunt. Oh, thanks, Nas. Oh. Must be the internet took north. Yeah, I've got to turn my light on. I'll see if Vass comes back. Oops. I've paused my video now, right? So now they just really don't care if they're shooting nuclear weapons. Hey, he's back in the room. There
Sorry,
he is.
My internet crapped out on me.
That's all right.
Oh my god.
Internet.
Ridiculous. 4.68 megabeeps. That's absolutely ridiculous.
Yeah.
How slow is that? Goddamn internet, man. I'm surprised it didn't go out the other night, to be honest. But
yeah, mine still does that thing every so often where it goes off. Luckily, it hasn't been to a live stream. Yeah.
Hopefully, just the one time. So.
Hang on.
They're gonna have the fist fight now, are they?
He's had the fist fight. They're down to guns, or they're just about to fight because guns are for losers. Yeah, let's fight. Mano oh mano, as always. Fuck it, just shoot him.
Totally, man.
Yeah, it's not like it's a dead man switch or anything. Do $20. Oh, there it is. Because it turns up later, isn't it? Burning.
Got a bit of everything in the movie, like, isn't it? Explosions,
cool.
Everything.
But the thing is, when the train crashes and the nuclear bomb is coming at him, he actually stands up further, so and gets ready for it when he could just get out of the way. come back for a sequel.
I like it when he goes, "Fuck them if they can't take a joke." Like minutes for the bomb to go off.
Yeah. You see, this was only a PG-13 in America.
Was it really?
Yeah. Oh, sorry, I was on Point Break remake. Probably still the same. Let me see.
Oh, I missed a bit when he kicks him out.
It was rated R for violence and action. There you go. My mistake.
Okay. Yeah, I missed a bit where he kicks the Howie Long out the train over the bridge.
Yeah, that's a pretty good stunt. Yeah, you see him go out the wind, out the back, and then fall in one shot.
Yeah. You can see him falling like almost all the way down. It's like
you got to see how because it doesn't look like he's on the accelerator or anything, and it doesn't look like it's on a blue screen background.
Mm-hmm.
That's really good. Your brain presses against your skull, and it feels like this.
Like this.
Macho bullshit.
I like that line he gives Samantha Mathis when he's asking her to press the buttons, and he was saying Hale. He's like would he sacrifice himself to save all them people? And he's saying that, but he thinks she's braver than him, and he's saying about him. He says Hale Speed is 100% pure pussy. And when I was thinking of Ricky. I thought that's Ricky Speed. That 100% pure pussy.
Is that a positive or a negative thing?
What, Ricky is a pussy? Yeah. If this is a positive, well, good for him.
Oh, you might watch this back.
You'll never watch it this far.
You know, he'll have this list of things we've said on the next stream. So yeah, kicks the shit out of Travolta. Everyone's jumping off the train.
Beep.
Yeah, it's pretty cool. He waits to jump out before he cancels the missile. There you go.
We've got sound effects for that, man. I love that.
The missile's coming towards him. He stands up and tries to stare it down.
I love a good train disaster bit. Awesome.
Yeah, it's pretty.
That's the best bit of 8mm. No, not 8mm. What's it called? 12mm.
No.
That movie with
the kids.
J.J. Abrams made it. What's it called?
Yeah, that was good. Apart from the first half.
Yeah, but that train bit in that is like the best bit of the movie.
I expected more from the second half. A bad E.T. on the loose. Do 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 do. He's half the viewers. Yep. He would come back looking for ammo. Yeah, everyone knows what Ricky's like. I'm surprised he went through all that trouble with the last stream when he had it.
I know, man. I think he put more effort in that than picking his list. Seriously, trying to get at me.
Yeah. It must have taken a while to go through the video, write down time. That's what we said.
That's his priority, isn't it? Just wants to rub it in.
Gone for a few times. Fuck it. Terminator 2, Predator, yep. Die Hard, yeah. All the good ones. When I asked it, Super 8. Thank you, Nos.
Super 8. There you go. I don't know where I got 8mm and 12mm from. Is there a movie called 12mm? Don't think there is there?
8mm with Nicolas Cage.
Okay, that's right, yeah.
Films. Terry Carmichael. Okay, so yeah, they've not been introduced. But he's still under arrest. Does she have the power to arrest him? Broken Arrow.
Oh.
Vic Deakins. Riley Hale. Awesome names. Colonel Max Wilkins.
Oh. What a fantastic film.
It is.
So
French
good.
Stewart was in it.
Who was in it?
French Stewart.
No, he wasn't, was he?
He was. He's.
Maybe they cut him out. I would have noticed.
Yeah. Because he's in Stargate as well. You wouldn't notice him in there because he's so. Was it Third Rock from the Sun where he's got his eyes closed?
Yeah, he's good in that. But I think is he not in that one? What's that called? Is that
Investigation 2?
No, it's a Peter Weller film with those things in the ground where they go outside.
Oh,
those
Screamers.
things spinning around outside. What's that called?
Screamers?
Screamers, yeah, Screamers. Is he not in that? Or is that
I can't
somebody
remember
else?
now.
Don't know why I
That's
thought
how they evolved from things spinning underground into.
12 millimeter rounds, John Cena. I think that's just called 12 rounds, isn't it?
Yeah, 12 rounds. Yeah, 12 rounds. That's a good one.
Yeah, it's
I
a
do
good one.
enjoy that. It's a bit of
Rennie
a
Hart in that.
trip off. Oh, green screen best boy. Rigged best boy. Oh, hang on, we've got a fact from Mr. Hussein.
Wow.
Yes, I think it's the doon. Come back to me now. Thank you.
Really?
Yeah, it's
What's that again?
Dewey, isn't it? It's similar.
Okay.
I think it's that they use for Dewey.
Mm-hmm.
It sounds like similar anyway. Labour Toolman, Robert Cussler. Oh, there you go. Plaster Foreman, John Supernunt. See if you can get his phone number for you.
I remember totally, man. I could do with that. In Free Street last year, on the episode 1, I'm sure they literally used music from Scream in that movie. Because it was very Scream-like, wasn't it? The part 1 on have you seen Free Street? Yeah. And the first episode, I'm sure there was actually they took music from Scream and put it in there.
So, it's like we watched Cannibal Run, and they got Roger Moore in it, and then he's got a very similar Bond theme. It goes da 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 da,
Right.
And it's got like one note difference right at the end.
Okay. Yeah. It's like Last Action Hero where there's the explosion outside his second house, and then they do the Lethal Weapon bit, and he says to retirement, and then you hear the music come up, the Lethal Weapon music come up. That's that one.
Yeah, one of Travolta's assistants was called Sam Travolta. I'm sure it's no relation.
I'm sure no relation, yeah.
A lot of. Hang on. It's about 8 minutes of credits. All right, nice. Off you go. See you next time. What do we got?
Yep.
Good luck. Leo Grande is a great film. I not want to see that there. I don't know much about that one.
I've never heard of it.
No, I haven't. But I saw it. Must be. Yeah, I know nothing about it. I don't know even what genre it is.
Did you go see the new David Cronenberg film?
Not yet. I think I probably will. It sounds.
It doesn't sound very good to me.
A lot of people saying it's like his best since so and so. But
really, doesn't sound like my cup of tea. He's a bit of a weirdo like that, isn't he?
See you next time, Mr. Sam. Because tomorrow we have Last Crusade.
Oh wow! Another one.
Son of a bitch. Here we go. Proper action film, not like this.
Yeah, I would definitely let you have Raiders in the action for sure. It's got more action in that than most action movies. I'll say that much.
Oh, yeah. CGI helicopter blade sequence.
With the CGI? Wow, that's really, I never noticed that at all.
Well, no, yeah, so good that. Oh yeah, so it's Emma Thompson was it? Okay, what's? I thought
Leo Grande. She's in Leo Grande, maybe.
Yeah, who's in the new? What was it, Matilda? I thought it was her. Well, maybe she's doing two things at once. Right, there we go. Soundtrack available on Foxman Records.
Your voice has gone all funny.
Oh, okay, is it? How's that? Oh, yeah.
Hello, Gartley. Oh, man. You have to watch the beginning now.
Yeah, look, I have to rewind it for you. Yeah, we had a good time. It was a fantastic action film.
It was, yeah. Can't go wrong with Broken Arrow. Hey, Dutch, can I ask you a question? Have you ever seen this John Travolta film called From Paris with Love? If you have, I want to know one thing. Do you think it's a better film than Broken Arrow, or do you think Broken Arrow is better than From Paris with Love? I'm curious to know. If you can let us know, I'd really appreciate it.
Yeah, it's going to bug him if you don't let us know, Dutch. Please,
I need to know.
Please stay and let us know. Oh, hang on. What sucks? I'm hoping. Yes, he's seen it. Hang on. It sucks. So I'm guessing from Paris.
You must be talking about From Paris with Love because nobody thinks Broken Arrow sucks. Yes, we're in total agreement. Ricky put it in his top 10 movies, action movies of all time. Not 2010 when it came out, but of all time, he put it in.
Yeah,
man. That's generous.
I don't know. It's all right.
Yeah, Ricky, like I said, Ricky said he said RoboCop's not an action film. That's what Ricky says, and he says Predator's not an action film. Can you believe it?
Terminator 2 is though.
But Terminator 2 is. He says RoboCop's sci-fi, not action. And
how much action's in Die Hard, really, though?
Yeah, and it says Predator's sci-fi horror, not an action. But Terminator 2 is action. Huh? Does he make any sense?
I think you've lost
Lay
him.
off the booze, Ricky. Lay off the booze.
Yeah, but he was... Yeah. Well, it was the booze that made him make sense more than most things, so...
Yeah, man, I enjoyed that. That was so good.
Yeah, it's a class film, isn't it?
You know what you need, Gareth? You should have an intro for these watch parties. Like, you know, you play at the beginning of the stream, like a little intro for your watch party.
Yeah.
Why don't you do that?
It's a lot of effort.
But you do a lot of watch parties, though, isn't it? So you can keep using it over and over again.
Yeah, I could do, you know.
If I have time, I'll see if I can make one for you, and then I'll pass it on to you. You can use it if you want.
If you have time, or you're getting in trouble.
Yeah. But, no, I mean, if I do, I will.
Yeah.
There you go. Hardcore. Ricky says Hardcore Henry is better than Point Break. Can you believe that? And he says Point Break is not an action movie. Does that make any sense?
Watch the trailer. Good luck to you. Well, good luck to you. It's called, Good luck to you, Leo Grande or something. It may be a little shocking for the ticket. Oh, okay. Curious. I'll have a look at that.
If you haven't voted, Dutch, and if you think RoboCop's an action film, and you think it's an action film and not a sci-fi horror, and you agree, yeah, totally, and you agree from Russia, yeah, it's an awesome action film, isn't it? Not just awesome
for me.
Ricky says it's rubbish, and he says it's not an action film. You should go to Gareth's community tab and vote for me for my top 10 because
no, don't change your vote from mine.
Insanely bad. Insanely
bad. Votes.
Oh, did he vote for you?
I don't know. I can't tell. It was a lot of votes for you and Ricky.
There was a lot of votes.
Ricky saying all my choices. Then you say two yours.
I went back on a few of the polls, and for some reason, I was up on a few of those polls. You know, some of the old ones. I don't know how that happened. Hey, I'm good for that, mate. If you've not got a second account, you can vote on for me as well. I just need one vote. One more vote to be equal.
Don't stick to Ricky's level of bots.
It's just honestly, Ricky doesn't. If he would deserve to win, I'd let him win, but he doesn't deserve it. He does not deserve it with his horrible choices.
Is the Blair Witch better than the Blair Witch Project? Ooh,
is the Blair Witch
or sequel, or whatever it is?
I prefer the 2016 Blair Witch to the original. I've got to say.
In some ways, I do. Yeah.
I liked it.
If I'm going to watch one, I'll probably watch the remake because something happened. Bass,
He's-
watch out. Someone on the stream.
His ears might be burning a bit in his sleep, but other than that, he's fast asleep.
He'll be watching this on the
It is.
rerun.
I'm afraid it is, Nos. It is.
Dutch, come on!
Yeah, they were winning. He was trying something, but it didn't work.
I was trying something new. I thought I'd go a
Yeah.
little bit different from the obvious choices that Ricky and Vass went
Yeah.
for.
His downfall was number 10, picking that picking Inception as
It's a great
wonderful
action.
movie, but it's not an action movie.
It's very action orientated.
I would never put it as an action movie, to be honest. I mean, to be honest, I don't even think Dark Knight is like it's pushing it, calling it an action movie because there's so much else to it. And same with movies like Heat. I've seen them on lists saying Heat's an action movie, and I would disagree.
It's only one scene, isn't it? Really?
Yeah, totally. But people, you see them in the list of top 10, top 50 action films, and all these movies come up that aren't even action films, and you're like, nothing against the movies, but with the
okay. All right, I've settled it. IMDb, focus. Inception, action, adventure, sci-fi, thriller. Action first.
Oh, really?
I win.
Surprising. That's surprising. Adventure, but I find surprising as well. It's not. I wouldn't have thought about adventure either. You know, I think some films they kind of they go beyond like those strict little definitions, and they get pigeonholed. So I don't think it's action, but they didn't know where else to put it. So the closest thing is action. The closest thing is this.
That is true.
Yeah.
That was a mistake.
I was going to mention Mad Max, and I was thinking about it. I would have mentioned Fury Road because that's a pure action movie.
Yeah.
So if I did mention a Mad Max, which I should have put it on my honorable mentions at least, but Fury Road would have been on there.
Yeah.
I prefer it, to be honest.
Indeed.
But Mad Max 2 is awesome.
Yeah.
It's better than the first, for sure.
Yeah, I saw the third not long ago. It's better than I expected. I thought it was all. Remembered it as all the first half in Thunderdome and all the second half with the kids, but it's not like that at all. There was the middle bit with the kids, and then the ending's a big chase.
I've started watching it a few times. Well, a couple of times, Mad Max 3, but for some reason I never got through it.
Yeah.
I don't know why that is. I think every time Tina Turner pops up, I don't know. It must put me off.
It's Mad Max Presents, not Mad Max Movie.
I don't know, man. It's got Mad Max in the title.
Yeah, it's Mad Max, Fury Road, isn't it? It's something. It is for Ricky.
It's like saying Dark Fate is the best.
It's like the third best Terminator, some people say. Crime Free. I haven't seen Crime Free.
Leon's another one. I mean, is it really an action movie?
Yeah, it's got one bit in it.
But it's not that much action in it, to be honest. I mean, if you just the movie itself, it'd be right up there, but I wouldn't. It's not that much with the action.
Okay.
I thought his other one had more action than The Professional. Not The Professional. What's that other one? The one with the girl, the Femme Nikita. That one.
Yeah.
That's more of an action movie than Leon.
It's got more of a few set pieces, isn't it, than just
the
one-off fight at the end. Well, I guess there's two shootings in Leon, the beginning and the end, but there's not much action-wise. Right then. Well, that'll do it for tonight. 2 hours. Keep it short. When two gentlemen are discussing an action film, we can do it in 2 hours when we're not being interrupted or shouted at.
Yeah. Half-assed opinions that don't make any sense.
Shit, now he's going to find out.
Nobody tell him.
Yeah. Friends Connection is an action movie? Yeah, there's a thin line between action movie and thriller, isn't there? But yeah. Gladiator is an action movie. Yeah, I can see that. All right. Yeah. See you, Mr. Hassan. I'll see you next time. I'll let Bax have a rest before he comes back again.
I'm gonna fix me flipping toilet.
Exactly. You need to fix your toilet before the day is out.
All right. This is Vass signing off.
Hey, fast move. And I'll see everyone tomorrow for Last Crusade.
Can I talk to you for 2 seconds after the stream, Gareth?
Yep.
Yeah.
We'll talk about Ricky then. Okay.
See you later, dudes.
Bye.